Hello, everybody. It's me, Get Dave. Very exciting news. Tomorrow is the Extra Life Charity Gaming Marathon, so I'm going to be doing a live stream for 29 hours. Four of them will probably be a recording of gameplay that I'm going to do in advance because I'm going to take a little bit of a nap just to have more energy by the end and to prevent any caffeinated related disasters that happened last time around. But that's going to be going on tomorrow. So, a quick review of the schedule. This sounds boring, but it's actually cool, so just check it out. Starting off at 11 p.m. Eastern, and we transition from daylight to daylight savings time, so just so you know, times get a little confused, but at 11 Eastern, we're going to start. It's tabletop RPG gaming with myself, Y Caliber, Grim, Mrs. Get Daved, and Mrs. Y Caliber. So that'll be a fun time. Steve Siddell's DMing. If you watch Y Caliber's channel, you're familiar with him. He's cool. So we're going to start with the tabletop segment and then the big Artemis Partemis. And we're playing on Artemis 2.0. There are a couple open spots left. We actually filled up 6 ships originally, but there are some people who couldn't make it. And I imagine there will be a couple people who are no-shows tomorrow. So if you want in, it's still not too late. There's a form you can fill out, and it will have just a couple basic pieces of information, mainly so we can determine if we have enough licenses of the game for everyone to ethically play it. That one we've pretty much gotten the bag easily. We have like 3 times more than we need. But also things like, do you have 2 monitors? What type of position would you like to play on the ship, and what time zone do you live in? And that's just so we can group people in lower leg chat groups is the main reason. Right now, the spare or the free spots are pretty sporadic. But anyway, if you want to participate, fill out that form. It's important because information will get emailed to you, and I also ask for your email address. It is only going to me, and I will probably never pay attention to it again. So, you know, that's my promise to you that I'm not going to pawn it off for a quarter each to some sort of advertising agency. That would be something I would never think of. Anyway. Artemis, so we're going to be playing Starship Bridge Simulator Awesomeness. Sins of a Solar Empire follows that up. A bunch of people are playing Artemis, or the big Artemis game. A couple other people have joined in on the Sins of a Solar Empire game at 7:30 Eastern Time. There's also one other thing I want to draw your attention to, and that is this game called Way. You can find it at makeourway.com. And it's a cool game that I was thinking it would be fun if everybody played together. Just if you want in on it, install it. And it's this cool thing where you get partnered up with someone else and you don't know who it is, and it's sort of like a platformer / puzzle game, and you have to solve puzzles for your partner, and you have very simple communications, and it's a really cool experience. So I thought it'd be cool if a whole bunch of us connected at once and played that. So you should nab that. If you want to backtrack a bit, if you want to participate in the game of Artemis, there's also, like, make sure you have a copy of Artemis. If you don't have one when you fill it out, I can send you a download link. And make sure you have TeamSpeak 3 installed as well. I've emailed instructions to people, but just in case you didn't get them. And if you are doing the communication station, make sure you have Google Talk as well. And if you're not comfortable sharing out your real email address, then just make a temporary Gmail one to use for Google Talk or something. But Google Talk and TeamSpeak are both critical to the success of that game. Civ 5 Super Games going on later in the night. Monaco, Final Fantasy 14, or I'm not entirely sure on that one. I got a little bit of lag when I tried the streaming test of it earlier. We might do some XCOM battles, Every Day the Same Dream, which I am very excited to record, and then Kerbal Space Program, because what better game to play when you're low on sleep? So anyway, that's the plan for me. Other people have other plans. Star Citizen will be awesome. Y Caliber's doing Earthbound again. Like, there's lots of cool things. So I'm inviting all of you to come check it out. And that's what that's all about. If you have any questions, quickly post them in the comment section. I'll try getting to them tonight. Because, again, we're starting in, I don't know, a little over 13 and a half hours. And the final thing is, all of this is to raise money for charity. For my personal goal of $3,000, we're halfway there, and the stream hasn't even started, so I'm very pumped about that. There also is a couple of donors and myself have all committed to do a little bit more money, but I do need to raise a little bit more. So if you have the means to do so, please donate. 100% of the money goes to the Stollery Children's Hospital Foundation through Children's Miracle Network. Extra Life is just organizing this. I don't believe they handle the money at any point. It goes through Children's Miracle Network to this hospital. I personally vouch for the quality of work that the hospital does. And yeah, it's a fine and noble cause, so please help participate. We'll hit our goal, and in return, you will be getting 2 months worth of my Let's Playing content all in 1.25 days. Look forward to seeing you all there, and have a good one. Week ending.